a lot of times people are confused on like what to use, like what do I use when I want to use perm rods. So what are perm rods? Also, some people call them rollers. Yes, this is my Tide this is my Tide pod, and on my Tide pod I do put my rollers on there. So if you guys use pods like this, like containers like this, don't throw them away. You can use them to store your rollers. Okay, so that's what I use. I use them to store my rollers, my kids' crayons when they were little, all that stuff. So there are different kind of rollers out there, perm rods out there. You have different sizes. Okay, there's another one. Okay, there's another one. So I have 4 sizes of rollers, perm rods. They look like this. Okay, let's put them. So these are the ones I have. These are perm rods. There are other ones that I can show you, magnetic rollers, all this other stuff. These ones have this thing connected with it. And when you are doing your hair, doing a perm rod set, so I'm still having my hair in this twist. Probably gonna wash it by the end of the week. This week is gonna be busy, so I'm just gonna keep it in this twist style, but I'm gonna wash it end of the week. So when you want to put your hair into perm rods, a couple of things that you can do. You can use a moisturizer and use it. This is a moisturizer. It's almost gone. This is my moisturizer. It's almost gone. I use it to roll up your hair. Now, if you use a moisturizer to roll up your hair, what will happen is that the style might not last as long as you want. You could also couple your moisturizer with gel. So this is gel. This is Eco Styler gel. This gel does not contain alcohol. If you use a gel that contains alcohol, those kind of gels, they can dry out your hair. So when I use, like if I moisturize my hair and I use this, it usually makes the style last longer. So you could use gels. So that is the first thing. So the first thing is that don't be confused as what products to use when it comes to doing your twist and stuff. Other things that you can try is, let me see if I have anyone that is asking any questions at all. Okay, so another thing that you can try is, so my hair, I'm going to start off by moisturizing it. And let me grab my spray. So I'm using a spray like this. I'm going to use this spray. This is my whole spray. And I'm going to start off with the hair. So you could twist your hair while it is in twist like this, or you can twist it free. So if I spray it, okay, it's just a whole spray. I'm gonna grab a little bit of moisturizer. You don't want to use too many products, because if you use too much products, your twist will not dry. Okay, so I'm just moisturizing the root also, and then you grab the size that you want. So this is the biggest size, and when you roll it, you want to roll it starting from one end. So I'm starting from one end. I'm going to roll the ends of my hair like that. I'm going to overlap the first one so as to lock it in. And then I'm going to proceed to start rolling it, making sure they're not overlapping and overlaying. And the way that I'm doing it so that they're not overlapping, overlaying, so that it dries on time. You see, now I've finished doing it and it didn't overlap, overlay. Now you take this, you can put this over it like that. Okay, so you just continue to do the same thing. Now, if you're going to use it, do it free. So let's say you're going to do it free. I'm going to unravel this. It's the same process. So I'm unraveling my hair, getting a clip, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So if your hair is free, the same method. So you take your spray and you spray it. You can take a little bit of your moisturizer and moisturize your hair if your hair feels dry. Okay, you want to detangle your hair thoroughly. So I'm going to start detangling from the ends and through the length of the hair. You see, once you know that the comb can pass through it freely, your hair is thoroughly detangled. So with the hair detangled, you're going to grab your perm rod like that, and then you're going to make it as smooth to the tip. Now, when I get to the tip, this is what I do. I don't hold it to the very end of the tip. I take it and I put the perm rod right here. Now, the ends of the hair, I'm going to take the ends of the hair and I'm going to wrap it. Okay? Wrap it. Then, to lock it in place, I'm using my fingers. I'm holding it on like this, and then I'm wrapping the hair on top one time. Then after that, I don't overlap anymore. That's why you want to start, if your hair is really long, you want to start from the close to the ends, and then you want to just keep on wrapping. And I'm using my hand to guide to see where I need to move it to. Okay, and then take your perm rod like this, and then you're just gonna clip it in and let it enter into the hole like that. And that's it. So this is gonna look different from this. So that's one way. So another way you could do it is you could take your hair like this. Remember, we're gonna do the same thing. Spray it. You can use water also, but I'm just using a holding spray. Take your moisturizer, moisturize your hair thoroughly like that. Detangle it. Okay. Next, grab my perm rod. Now, one other method you could use, you could take the hair at the end. You're going to wrap it like that at the end. And this one, you start off at the end of the hair. And you're going to hold it, and you're going to wrap this. So it's going to look a little bit different, but you're wrapping it over the perm rod like that. So you're holding on to the hair. You're not wrapping the perm rod, you're wrapping the hair. So with that being said, you're done with this, and then you just clip it. And that is another way you can do your perm rod set. So like that. Okay, so I've given you 3 ways. Now I'm going to give you another way. Okay, let's do this. So this is another way in case you don't like, or you tried that way and you didn't have, it wasn't comfortable, you aren't comfortable doing it that way. So you can take your hair. Okay, let me just tangle. Okay, so you can take your hair like this, just taking that, clipping that away. I'm gonna spray it. Okay. I'm gonna put my moisturizer. Put some moisturizer at the ends and then walk it through. I always put moisturizer at the root first because I know my hair tends to get drier at the root more than at the ends. Okay, I'm gonna brush the edges just a little bit, and then I'm gonna start combing from the very ends of the hair and comb all the way down. Okay, all the way down. My hair shrinks up a lot. My hair is down to let me show you, it's down to here, past. So that's it. Okay. So now with this one, what you can do with this, another method, let's grab our perm rod. You can start this one, you can actually roll it. Roll it, okay? See what we're doing? Okay, sure. I don't have any knots or tangles. I think I have a shaded hair that's trying to come out. So I'm just gonna encourage that one to just come out and do its own thing, because there's nothing as bad as having tangles and hair, shedded hair all over the place. Okay, let's do this again. So you take your hair and you're gonna, Jesus Christ. You take your hair and you're gonna roll your hair. You can roll it like that. Okay. So I'm gonna show you several methods. So roll your hair, starting also with this side. You see how I didn't finish rolling it? When you get to the very end, you're gonna roll it. You see I'm rolling my hand. I'm rolling my hand. I'm rolling. So I'm gonna just take it. And this is good for people that they feel that whenever they do the untwisting or whatever, it tends to poof out. And then this. Now notice that whenever you roll your hair like this, or you have it in twist like this, or you have it rolled up like this, it will take a longer time to dry versus this one that the hair is spread out to give it even distribution of dryness, right? Okay, so how many methods have I shown you? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do another method, okay? So another method that you can do is taking the hair. Let's do this. Always, you notice I always use a whole spray. If you want to know where do I get my whole spray, where do I get my moisturizer, this moisturizer is really good. Just leave me a comment down below and say, where can I get the moisturizer? Where can I get the whole spray? And I'll give you the link. Okay, so this is the hair. Woo. So we're gonna detangle, of course. So detangle the hair. Okay. So this other method is for people that they don't want their roots to be poofy. Okay, they want their roots to lay well, right? So this method, you can take your hair and you're gonna twist or braid the ends, the root. You can twist or braid the roots. So I'm just doing a normal standard twist. Do it about 5 times depending on the length of your hair. Okay, now when you're gonna do it, after doing it, you're gonna get your perm rod. Grab your perm rod, and now you're gonna do the rolling. Okay, you can do the rolling like that. So you just roll it, the hair like that. Now the other part, you're just gonna use it to lock down the hair like this, and then that is it. Okay, let me put the thing in there. Okay, so this is another method. The last method, yes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the 6th method, this method actually, let me do this. Okay, actually I have 2 more methods. Okay, good morning, Lynette. Good morning. Class has started. So this other method, some people like it, some people don't. I'm going to tell you 2 methods. Now, this method involves using a rubber band. I think I'm going to use a white rubber band today. I can't remember the last time I used a white rubber band. So using a rubber band, right? This is for people that they really want it to be good. Now, with this one, you can use a lot of hair, okay? More hair. So let me show you how that one is done. So with that one, you just take your hair. Okay, I'm gonna take the hair. You're gonna see my twist out. Okay, if you want to learn how to do a beautiful twist, how to twist your hair, leave me a comment. How do you twist hair that makes it look so nice? And I will let you know. Okay, so I'm gonna take the hair. This is a bigger section of hair. So this method I'm showing you works best for bigger sections of hair. So I'm gonna take the hair. Gonna spray it, evenly distribute the spray. I just don't spray and go. I make sure the spray goes in. Get my moisturizer. Make sure my moisturizer goes in well. Okay. Okay. Make sure it goes in. When you moisturize your hair, don't just put it on top. Squeeze it inside. Make sure it gets into all the sections of the hair, right? Next, I'm gonna grab my comb. Start combing from the ends. Comb through to remove shedded hair and to evenly distribute, okay? So once we've done that, okay. Next thing you want to do is you're going to grab the big section of hair, okay, and you're going to grab your rubber band. This is for people that are okay with using rubber band. Now, if the rubber band, if you are finicky about using a rubber band, you can soak your rubber band in oil. I'm going to take the hair and I'm going to connect with the rubber band like that. Okay, that's it. Now to tighten up the rubber, you can notice I didn't tighten it up at the root. I'm going to just take the hair and split it in two and tighten up like that. So that's how you tighten up rubber band here. So it makes it tighter. Okay, so once you do that, now you can proceed to rolling up your hair. Just gonna get your rollers and you're gonna roll up the hair. Okay, you can roll it from the bottom to the end. Okay, it's up to you. So you can start from the bottom and roll it like that. Okay, I'm gonna start because this hair is longer. See how long this is? This hair is way longer. So I'm gonna start off from the end like that and just roll it. Okay, and as you're rolling it, you're smoothing it, making sure it's smooth as you roll. Okay, yeah. And I think I need a bigger roller because now I'm overlapping, which will take it forever to dry. And then you just want to put it over like that and then clip it. So that's another way you could roll it. Now the last way, I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 7 ways you can roll your hair. So this is the last way you can roll your hair. Thank you so much, Joy. Thank you so much. I appreciate. So the last one, I'm just gonna take the hair. This one also involves rubber band, but if you have a big section of hair, you can take the hair, spray it, start off with moisture. Moisture is very important if you're trying to retain your hair growth. Use your moisturizer. I'm gonna put my moisturizer at the roots first, and then I'm gonna put some moisturizer at the ends, and then the rest through the length of the hair. Somebody was asking, do I dye my hair? No, I don't dye my hair. Yeah, I think it's because I use a lot of Ayurvedic herbs, and Ayurvedic herbs like Hamla, all that stuff, really helps with your hair so that it doesn't dry, it doesn't get gray so much, and also reducing stress, sleeping, resting. Thank you, Queen. Works too. So you can take the hair, right? And you can take your rubber band. I'm gonna use let's use red this time. So I'm gonna use a red rubber band. Okay, I'm gonna just take it. So with this one works good for if you have a big section of hair. So I'm gonna take it and just put the rubber band and then of course tighten it up like that. Now I've split the hair into 2. So you want to take one section, and this one you can use smaller rollers if you want. So let me use the purple rollers just to distinguish that this is a double split. So we're going to use 2 rollers, double split, and I'm taking it from the end, wrapping it right there at the very end, and then I'm going to travel. Okay, then the other piece, I'm going to take the other piece, take it at the ends, very end, depending on how long your hair is. So I wrap it around and I go and I travel through. Go like that. And that is it. So these are So these ones are together. These ones are my twins. I call them Taiwo Candy. This Taiwo Candy or Taye Candy. So these are the ways that you can twist up your, you can roll up your hair. It shouldn't be confusing for you anymore because there's so many methods that you can use. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to let it dry and we'll come back tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll come back and we'll unravel it and I'll show you how they look like tomorrow. I'm going to sleep in them, God help me, so that you can see the different outcomes for this. So thank you everyone for joining. I appreciate you guys.